Hello, and welcome to Filmsquatch, the podcast where two guys from the Deep South watch and review movies about Bigfoot. It's that simple. Each episode takes a look at a single film about a Sasquatch or a Yeti, and the guys break it down for you. Patrick and Kendall are true believers, but they're too old, too fat, and too lazy to get up off their sofas and go hunt for a Sasquatch themselves. So they just sit back and watch movies about them. Now, let's head over to the Filmsquatch screening room, where Patrick and Kendall are ready to discuss their latest film.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another amazing episode of Filmsquatch. We've got a really great treat for you guys today. We have four very special guests. But before we get to them, let me introduce myself. My name is Kendall, and I am co-host of this episode, or this series, with the mighty Patrick Bennett. How are you doing, Patrick?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Are you ready for this interview?
I am, man. I've been looking forward to this. This is a short film about Bigfoot, of course, and it is star-studded, I must say,
Yep. Yeah, something tells me this is going to be a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
So,
it's a great group of people.
Why don't we jump into this and we'll just let it go from here. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the cast and crew from the Not So Great Outdoorsmen. We want to welcome everyone to Filmsquatch. This is the cast, the crew, the writer, the director, the stars, Bigfoot himself of the Not So Great Outdoorsmen. And we want to welcome each and every one of you here and thank y'all for joining us. I know you guys are spread out all across the country, and I'm glad that y'all came together to talk about y'all's film with us and promote it. So thank y'all and welcome.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
I can say is, yeehaw, just a good old boy.
Thanks
Thanks
for having us.
Absolutely. Would y'all like
Hi,
to go?
I'm John Snyder. How are you? Yeah, he was my stand-in on that show. Remember that old show, Dukes of Hazzard? Yeah.
So would you guys like to go
where do we
around and
start?
introduce
What are we doing?
Would y'all like to introduce yourselves? Just whoever wants to go in order of importance.
I'm Tony Lawson, famous actor. Tony Lawson.
I'm Byron Cherry, the big
dipstick. Yeah. Okay, I'm Byron Cherry from the Dukes of Hazzard. You've seen that show probably once or twice. And that guy below me, that's really Tony.
Yeah, here I am. I'm right here. I've done several things in the past, but nothing as important as this thing and Byron is.
Yeah. Now, Tony and I did a couple movies together with John Snyder, and we had a good time back a few years ago. I forgot the name of those movies. What were they? Christmas Cars?
Christmas Cars, Stand on It.
Stand on It, and one other one I did with him. But
Run, I think, wasn't it?
Poker Run, yeah. But we always have a good time on location.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Who else we got here? Michael.
Always. So, can everybody hear me okay?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
So, my name is Michael Murray, and I was asked to be part of this film that they filmed the Not So Great Outdoorsmen, and they were looking for somebody that was really tall. I'm 6'3", and they were looking for somebody really tall to play Sasquatch. And they gave me a call, and I accepted the offer to come play Sasquatch in the movie The Not So Great Outdoorsman, and also played a part called The Landlord. And I'm the one that rented the cabin to these other two yahoos.
And you're also the owner of JoJo the Bird.
Oh, yes.
Or
I had
JoJo.
I had a beautiful bird at one time, and it got out, and I never got it back.
Tony killed it.
No, we don't know what happened for sure. We don't know what happened.
And who else do we have here?
I'm Lawson Thresher. I'm co-writer and director and editor of the Not So Great Outdoorsmen.
You in high school?
I'm about to be 25.
What? You look 15, man.
Good genes.
All right.
So I got to ask you, Lawson, right off the bat, what drove you to make such a dramatic, suspenseful film? I mean, it pulled at my heartstrings. I was on the edge of my seat. I mean, it had everything.
Well, good. That's
the
what we made
JoJo
it for.
subplot really just grabbed me. So, can you go a little bit into the process of making this film?
I got a text from Tony one day, and he said, let's do a movie about Bigfoot and have me and Byron Cherry be campers, and we'll have Mountain Man in it. And then Michael come on later. And so I was like, okay. So me and Tony started writing the script over several phone calls. We'd get an idea and call each other at 11 o'clock at night. And just finally the script came together, and we got the rest of these guys on board, and we've all needed therapy ever since.
Yeah, it went smooth. I mean, we had a great time. Where were we? Missouri? Was that Missouri?
Wapapella Lake.
Yeah. Oh, the location was on the lake. Awesome. I like to fish, so. But we had a great time. It was awesome. Great food, great eating. I remember Lawson. There was a scene where I get Tony and I are fighting a fish. We actually ended up, pulling his pants off on the boat, but pretty funny stuff. But Lawson, I'm supposed to get pulled in the water, and I'm like, I'm a good swimmer, but I'm like, I ain't getting in that water. It's just, and Lawson's like all over. He goes, do it. I'll fall out of the boat. So he was my stunt double in the thing. So he's an actor too. He's not just a director. So he did a great job.
And I fell to the bunk bed for Tony.
Oh yeah, you did. Oh yeah, that was great.
If you'll notice, the majority of us are a lot older than Lawson, and so some of these stunts aren't necessarily conducive to our health.
Tony, can you fix your volume? I don't know why I can't hardly hear you. Your volume?
Work on it, man.
I hear everybody else perfectly, but yours is a little faint.
So maybe I'm fainting. How's that?
I can hear you better. You're fainting. I can hear you better now.
All right.
All right.
Hey,
All right, I got you.
Tony, I got a question for you. Why Bigfoot? What made you want to make a Bigfoot movie?
We always kind of had a big interest in Bigfoot, and ever since we used to live in, my dad's military, and I grew up as an Army brat, and we were stationed in California and went up to Oregon and actually saw some tracks and found some stuff that was really interesting. So it's always kind of piqued my interest more than anything. Nothing in particular, just plus it'd be fun.
Cool.
So do any of you believe in Bigfoot?
No.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not real. I don't know. The truth is out there. I had a good discussion a while back with Josh Gates from, Expedition Unknown, and we chatted about it. He's got a copy of the movie, and I did get a note from him, and he enjoyed it for what it was, of course, and he said the same thing. They've been on investigations, and he says, I'm not saying it's real, and I'm not saying it's not real. He says the evidence is not conclusive.
Now, if you talk to Turtle Man, we all know Turtle Man.
Oh, yeah, Turtle Man.
I'm telling you, he had a little series he was doing chasing Bigfoot, and he says Bigfoot actually threw rocks at him and broke his shoulder or his arm. You heard that story, right, Tony? Like 12 o'clock at night, he goes out hunting Bigfoot by himself, and he comes home, and his girlfriend, Suzanne, at the time, goes, oh, my God, I'm so worried about Turtle Man. You know who Turtle Man is, right? Most of you, everybody. He does the
Yeah, he's
thing,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
a great guy. But I'm telling you, you cannot tell that guy there is no Bigfoot, because he swears Bigfoot is out there and he's seen him. I've never seen him. Well, I saw Michael. Michael plays a good Bigfoot.
Pretty convincing.
Oh,
Well, I'll say this.
yeah.
Just because you don't see something doesn't mean it's not real.
Yep.
True.
Because every day they discover new species, different lizards and snakes and different fish in the sea that people's never seen before, ever. They discover new things. So just because you haven't seen a Bigfoot doesn't mean it's not real.
Yeah, that's true. They just discovered a new
It's got-
dinosaur. They haven't named it yet. It's like a huge dinosaur, and they have to come up with a name. But that was like this week, and pretty cool. I
It's
love
called Tyrannosaurus Byron.
Byron, something like that. Close.
It's kind of like $1 million. I've never seen one, but doesn't mean I don't believe it.
Hey, Michael, real quick, what's the show we're doing on the 14th? What's the fundraiser for? Is it for the dog pound or something?
It's for a cat sanctuary.
That's it.
For,
Okay.
for an animal shelter.
That's it. See, yeah, somebody's asking me. I said, I think we're going to raise money for the puppies and kitty cats and stuff, So that's going to be awesome.
Cats.
Yeah, Tony, you're going, right?
I am. Lawson, you coming?
Just checking. Lawson, you going?
No,
Okay.
You got
Just
enough
checking.
cats?
I'll show up. I'll be there.
I would, but I got to save my vacation at work.
Yeah. I don't blame you. It'll be fun. We get to do a little fishing too, right, Michael? A little fishing.
Absolutely.
So
Hey,
we can
Lawson,
track out-
Lawson, give us a little premise of the movie. Tell us what it's about.
Well, you have two who they think are great outdoorsmen, but we know they're not so great guys that go on a fishing / camping trip to a cabin. And while they're there, they run into Bigfoot. And so they enlist the help of Mountain Man from Duck Dynasty, who helps them try to capture the Bigfoot. And there's all kinds of hijinks they get into. Some are self-inflicted and some aren't, but it's a lot of laughs. Just a fun time.
I got attacked by a stinking raccoon.
Which wasn't
It's
in the
the-
script, by the way.
It was a trained raccoon that this guy, remember the house we're at, what was that guy's name? He had a pet raccoon. He comes out, it's on his shoulder, and it's like, just so cute. And we're on location setting up a tent, and that thing comes over, and I don't know, it just didn't like me or something, but it literally attacked me, but it didn't bite me. It was playing. So I said, Lawson, film this, just film it. And Lawson ended up putting that scene in the movie where the raccoon attacks me.
Nice.
It was funny. Cute raccoon.
What would you say? Let me ask Lawson first. What was the hardest part about making this whole film?
Well, we had a limited crew. We only had 5 days to shoot it. So that was the hardest part.
Okay.
But we planned best we could and tried to have everything worked out beforehand, and we rehearsed scenes. So I think we did a pretty good job for what we had.
All right.
Yeah, let me
And
give
I
kudos.
believe there was something else that was a little difficult too. Getting Byron and Mountain Man up in the morning, almost impossible. Almost impossible. That was a tough one.
Yeah, Tony's an early bird, but yeah, I do like to sleep in the morning.
Let me ask you, were all of y'all friends before this movie, or how did y'all all come together for it?
We were all
way back,
friends.
Tony and I.
Yeah, we were all friends. Byron and I had worked together with Mountain Man. The two of us, or all three of us, had done another movie. Michael let us use his car. It was called Go Fishing. It's a Scott Ennis production. Scott does the voice work of Scooby-Doo and the cartoons nowadays, and he's also does the voice work in this movie. And but the three of us had worked together: Michael, Mountain Man, myself, and Byron. So the four of us, I guess. Higher math's not my strong suit. And anyway, so we knew each other from there. And of course, Lawson is a friend of all of ours and was friends with Scott Ennis. And so he'd done another movie before, and we had been up for the premiere of that. And so we knew he could do it, even though he's young. He could handle a bunch of old guys, and he managed.
Awesome.
Where did y'all get the inspiration for the pratfalls? Because there's a lot of physical comedy in here, and a lot of it's reminiscent of older films, like the pancake sticking to the ceiling, and the whole door action with Bigfoot trying to get in and everyone else trying to get out, or not wanting Bigfoot in. What was the inspiration for the pratfalls and all that, the stunts?
Didn't do much rehearsal. I don't remember hardly any rehearsal time, but sometimes we would. But to stage some of the stuff, like the fishing gig, that Tony and I, that took several takes, because we had to get that thing perfect. You know, where I hook his butt or whatever it was in the boat. But I think for me, the work like Lawson, the kitchen scene. Michael, you were in that. Where the bucket falls on my head, and the thing hits me in the face, the broom, and that took Lawson. And Michael, we had to really work on that, because everything had to be tight, and the pancake to the. So that all, to me, I just look back and laugh at that, because it's just funny.
Yeah.
But it took a couple takes, more than one or two or three, to get it right, So, but it worked out great.
Yeah.
He had the whole thing planned out, sketched out, the shoot schedule. He knew how he wanted to do things. I mean, give him your ideas, Lawson.
The biggest inspiration was the Three Stooges. I think we're all fans of the Three Stooges, and I like older films. I actually watched Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein doing research for this movie.
Funny.
So we tried to do a little of that.
When we were watching it, Kendall and I were talking about the Three Stooges. It reminded us of that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let me ask each of y'all, what is your favorite scene that you made?
The 100% the fart scene. My wife, she hates the Three Stooges. I love the Three Stooges. I'm telling you, when they do a marathon Three Stooges, I will sit there 8 hours and watch Three Stooges whenever they come on. But anyway, she hates them. But she saw I made her watch the movie, because we had a little date one night a couple months ago, and she broke out that fart scene. I mean, she lost it with her best friend and her husband, and. Yeah, Lawson just, when the Bigfoot came in and did that monumental fart thing, it was like, that was another one of Lawson's ideas. That was genius, but that was my favorite. So the fart scene, yeah.
Yeah, just an interesting side note on the fart scene. We did a Cajun Con, one of the meet and greets, and Burton Gilliam, who was the actor from the original
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles.
Yep. So Burton, and I had met Burton before, and so I gave him a copy of the movie. And of course, Burton's the one that created, or one of the main people in the fart scene in Blazing Saddles.
Yep.
And so he's got a copy, and he's seen it, and he sent me a text saying, "Very good job, true to form." And he said his mother was so proud when he did the fart scene, as he sure mine it was too. So, but I like the.
That was a good feedback. That's some good feedback, though.
I don't know. Mine was the outhouse scene, but that was more work than I ever intended. So where they turned me over in the outhouse.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, we tried to put some Baby Ruth around to give some authenticity, but some of it came out, but some of them. It was wet in there, but it was rainwater, I hope.
Yeah.
That's what we told him.
Hey, you were talking about Burton Gilliam. I founded the Lake Charles Film Festival in Lake Charles, Louisiana, and 15 years ago when I started it, Burton was my first celebrity guest that I brought in for it. So yeah, he was a lot of fun. And he comes dressed up in his full outfit from Blazing Saddles. Yeah, that was really cool.
No doubt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great guy too. Great guy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
My Lord, stories. And all of them are fantastic.
But you, Michael, what was your favorite scene? Is that when we killed your bird?
No, that was not my favorite scene. Probably my most favorite scene playing Bigfoot was when I was trying to get in the house and Byron was trying to keep me out. That was probably some of the house Bigfoot scenes when we're in the house. That was probably the funniest, and it probably took the longest to do because we kept screwing up while we were doing it.
Yep, that happens.
Byron, you remember when you hit your head on the door doing that?
Oh yeah, I had a little knicker knocker on there. I had a little scar thing going on. It's like bam. You laughed, of course. Yeah, knocked me out for about an hour. I think I was out an hour. Remember the blind kept falling. That scene, the blind kept falling, and just everything went. If anything go wrong, it went wrong. But we got it. We got it finally.
Lawson, what was your favorite scene?
I liked the campfire scene. Only thing though is I had an idea for the end of it we didn't get to do is after the fire blows up, I wanted to shot a Bigfoot running into the woods with his butt smoking and hollering. And we couldn't do the effect because we didn't know how to do that safely. So, but I like that scene. I like the porta potty scene. And when Mountain Man saw the campfire scene, he didn't know I was going to extend his fart so long with the close-ups. So he called me and he said, "Might have overdid mine. It went around the world."
Yeah, we're missing Mountain Man. Where's Mountain Man?
I sent him the link, but I don't think he's technologically advanced.
Yeah, he's got some woman has him all chained up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was cool. We had a good time. That was we got a lot done in 5 days. Or 5 days? 5 day shoot? 5 days, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we did come up some. Now a lot of people ask me, why, Byron, why do you, I brought this fishing reel as a joke. It's a little Zebco. And so the bait is a banana. And that's funny in itself, but a lot of people don't know. They go, "Why are you fishing with a lure of banana?" But it's an old myth, and I think it's pretty accurate. But I guess in the 1700s, they used to run, the Spaniards or whatever, they'd run the boats out of Florida to Spain, whatever, these boats, and they would find them sunk. They would find them dead people on the boat. They would find a boat drifting with most of them just sunk. But a banana will float. You can test that at your house. So they would find nothing but floating bananas. And to this day, I had a boat all my life. And when people go fishing with me, I don't now, but if somebody gets on my boat, I said, "I didn't check your cooler. Is there a banana in that damn? If there's a banana in there, you ain't going fishing with me." I swear, I literally will not let them take a banana. And my brother in Florida, he's a fishing captain. He's like, you do not put a banana. So that's humor. I don't know if Lawson knew that, but why put a banana on a hook? It's the worst luck you could ever take on a fishing trip. You will not catch fish, and your boat will probably sink. That's the story of the banana.
So,
Where are we at?
where can if people want to see this film, where do they need to go? Are there physical copies available? Can you stream it? Are you guys going to be doing anything promotion wise, getting it out there? Going to be attending conventions or anything like that?
What do you think, Tony? I know you can get them from Michael or Tony or me or Lawson, but we need to figure. I think we need to have it. It'd be cool to have like a little website where people can just go there and order, And so we're that's all in the works. Okay. Where are we at, Tony?
We're in the process.
You know more about it than me.
Yeah, we're in the processes of trying to put it all together. We haven't got it organized yet. We're contacting some Bigfoot festivals and such, maybe to come as either a special guest or at least to show the movie and then have them afterwards. It just takes a process. All of us have, well, except Byron, he's just naturally talented, but the rest of us have to work for a living, and so we it's a while to work around our work schedules and these other special things that we're trying to do. So anyway, it's in the processes.
Okay.
But you can get a physical copy from any of us if they want to contact you guys directly. You can put them in contact with us, or however, we'll make some kind of arrangements to make sure you can get one.
Right. Okay. Hey, Michael, you want to tell everybody about your event you got coming up? The whole shebang, the car show and everything?
Sure. Well, it started out for my 50th birthday. So March 12th, I'll be 50 years old. And I did an event last year for my 49th birthday, and everybody was giving me such a hard time because they said, "Why'd you throw such a big party? You're not even turning 50, you're turning 49. So I told them I would do another one for my 50th and make it bigger than the one that I did last year. So I was putting this together for my 50th birthday, and I decided all the proceeds that I make off of this, I was going to donate it to an animal shelter. So I started looking for an animal shelter, and I found one fairly local that I could donate all the money to. But it's going to be an all-day event. So there's a car show that starts at 10 in the morning, and the car show goes from 10 to 4. We're going to do awards about 3 o'clock. Byron will be there. He'll have a table set up, selling merchandise, doing meet and greets, autographs. Tony will be there also with Byron. So we're going to do that from 10 to 4. And then when that's over, inside the community center in Bridge City, the doors open at 5. The show starts at 6. It's going to be dinner, live music, and we're having a silent auction and a live auction. And all of the proceeds from that is going to be donated to the animal shelter also. And Byron will also have a table set up that evening, and he'll be selling merchandise and doing meet and greets and stuff inside the community center as well.
Nice.
And that's March 14th.
Coming up quick.
I was just going to say, I have a bunch of DVD movies from other stuff with Snyder or whatever, but I'm only promoting this with Tony and Michael. I'm only going to bring this, the Lawson's movie, and then we're going to have posters on hand. So that goes with a little combo thing here. So they can purchase those if they like. So I'm not going to give them too many choices. Like, you got to buy the Not So Great Outdoorsmen or you're fired. So yeah, we'll probably sell hopefully a couple hundred. I'm hoping.
Cool.
But we're open to selling a couple thousand.
1,000 would be nice. Sell 1,000 if we have 1,000.
Well,
yeah,
Patrick,
that's gonna be a fun weekend.
Patrick, I think we've reached the point in our episode where we ask the deadly question. And we're going to treat this one as a short film, correct, Patrick?
Yeah, that's what it
Okay.
is.
All right. So it's normally whenever we do feature-length Bigfoot features, we rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 Bigfoot tracks, with 1 being the worst Bigfoot film ever made and 10 being the best, which in my opinion is The Legend of Boggy Creek. But in this case, it's a short film. We're only going with half scale. So it's 1 to 5 Bigfoot tracks. So one at a time, go down the line and give us your honest opinion of your film on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being the best and 1 being not so great. What do you rate your short film, The Not So Great Outdoorsman? And you can
Listen,
whoever
you go
wants to go
first.
Who'd like to go first?
Lawson.
Well,
Lawson's up.
4.
4? Okay.
all right,
right.
I'll go next. So I'm, of course, being in the film, you want to rate it the best it could be because you're in it. But I'm going to rate it a 4, and the reason why I'm going to rate it a 4 is because Lawson said there were some things that he would like to have done a little different, or could have been, it could have been tweaked a little more or something. So I'm going to rate it a 4 because I believe if we had more time, he could have did more work that he wanted to do, and it could have met that 10 level.
True. Another 3 or 4 days, we would have had a whole movie, like over an hour movie. Another 3 or 4 days, Lawson? 5 days?
Probably another 5.
Yeah. But they planned it like this for a reason. So we plan on doing others. So we'll, down the road. Oh, I give it a definite 4 from Byron. I give it a 4. Only because it's funny. I mean, people love to laugh, and everybody I've shown it to laughs. They love it. And they go, God, when are you doing another one? You got to do another one. I'm like, we're thinking about something. We got plans.
I'll jump in. I don't disagree with the 4. I think it just depends on how you look at it. As a comedy, I thought we were very funny. If it was a comedy, I'd call it a 5. But as an overall Bigfoot movie, I'd call it a 4. And certainly, if we had a larger budget and more time and a bigger crew, I should say, we could have had a lot more technical, a lot better things, a lot more interesting items. But for what it is, a 4 is probably pretty good and solid. Like I say, we've given the movie to a lot of other people in the industry, and they all had positive reviews for it as well. Clint Howard has seen it. Then Burton Gilliam, Sonny Schroyer's seen it. Just a whole bunch of people.
Eddie Deason,
from Grease and all those movies. Larry Wilcox from Chips has seen it, as well as some country music entertainers, and they've all enjoyed it on the bus. So we're getting positive feedback. But for what you're asking, I'd say a 4 is probably a pretty good solid number there.
Yep. 4s across the board. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And Patrick, I'm going to go ahead and go first with our rating. We're the professionals here. Yeah. So I'm going to say I'm giving you guys a 4, and I'm not just saying it because you're all here. I laughed at it. It was silly fun. I enjoyed. It reminded me of the Three Stooges, all the pratfalls, the battle on the boat where you're both pulling, trying to catch the fish, but you actually caught each other. I thought that was hilarious. And the blue stains after the porta potty incident, I thought that was hilarious. And
Poor Tony.
for a short film, definitely 4 out of 5 Bigfoot tracks. So thank y'all. Patrick?
Well, I want to say if Catherine Bach would have been in it, it would be an easy 5 for me.
I agree, 5.
But I agree with all of y'all. I would say a 4 is a fair rating for it. I mean, there's always room for improvement in anything. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was funny movie. I'd like to see something else, that y'all do. I really think people will enjoy this.
Tony and I were talking the other day, thinking about, what do you think about this? A rattlesnake roundup.
And Tony said, no.
He said, no, he hates snakes. I love snakes, but Tony don't like snakes, so it won't work. But I've been on rattlesnake roundups in South Georgia. It is stinking incredible how many snakes they pull out of the jungle, out in the woods. And then they chop them up and eat them. But it could be funny, but they got big fangs, they like that. So we'll probably have to chase Bigfoot again. Maybe I think we might have to go after him again in the next series. What do you think, guys? Yeah.
Well, I think you're going to catch Bigfoot March 14th.
Oh yeah, at your house.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there's numerous ideas. It's like when Tony and Lawson, Tony used to call me, wake me up at night and go, hey, what do you think about this idea for playing this movie we did, Not So Great Outdoorsmen? And then we'd talk about funny stuff, and then he'd go run it by him. So this went on for 2 or 3 months, before we even showed up on location, trying to figure, and I'm not a writer, but Tony and, they wrote the script, but it's just throwing out ideas until something worked. You think something works. So I think we all got along great, and I just had a great time and learned a lot, You always learn a lot when you're.
Yeah, it's great when it's a collaborative effort. When we shot the porta potty scene,
That's funny.
We're like, hey, this toilet seat comes off. Let's put it around your neck. So he had it around his neck, and Michael said, what if the Bigfoot has to go to the bathroom too? Because originally he just ran, and then we had Tony's pants fall down when he ran away. That wasn't in the script. So it's great when you all come together and you make it funnier. It's a collaborative effort.
And
the more I think about it, was
more farts. Most of them are natural, though. They were unplanned. That dealt with.
I think Tony's scene, the fart scene, and then Tony's stuff with the outhouse, and Michael is definitely tied for first. That's funny stuff. I wasn't there on location. Remember, you guys went to Tony's, right? And finished filming that, right?
Yeah.
So I was in California, so I didn't know what you did or what. So I'm sitting here with my wife watching a movie, and that's the first time I saw that scene, and freaking funny. You get my wife to laugh, it's funny.
It left a bad taste in my mouth, but never mind about that.
All right, guys, we appreciate y'all all for taking out your time to be with us on Film Squatch. We'll definitely be promoting your film for you, letting everybody know that it's a new Bigfoot movie out there to go enjoy it. So you got anything else you want to say that we didn't cover?
No.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Tony, one of you or Lawson or one of you guys could you guys attach a way, like an email or a way so people can order our movie? Like, put it on the thing. Oh, if you want to order this movie, text Tony, or Michael, or whoever, so they can order the movie. So how many? What's your viewing audience? How many people do you guys reach?
Besides me and Kendall?
Yeah, 2, 3. Yeah.
What country are you talking about? No. Kendall, what do we have on socials?
Oh, we've got over 1,200 on Instagram. I don't know about Facebook. Yeah. That's your department.
Facebook's about 400 or 500. I think around 4 or something.
And that's good. And you're gonna keep growing.
Yeah,
it's just our listenership,
the Bigfoot niche.
Now our listenership is all across the world. We have people that listen to us from everywhere.
The podcast,
the podcast. Yeah, they listen to us all over the place. What's the farthest country geographically from us that
I don't know?
People from France, Ireland. We're huge in Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
No,
got a lot
we're
of
being
songs on
serious
it.
though. We've got a lot of listeners all over.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
just
I-
Cool.
amazing.
I got a friend who's a country music radio guy in Ireland. Tommy Rosnick is his name.
Oh,
And,
cool.
I haven't approached him about this yet, but it's and for your listeners too, Byron's not just Dukes of Hazzard. He's done several other things. Tell them what you've done, Byron.
Films?
Huh? Say
Films?
again? Yeah, well, movies, TV shows. Tell them what else you've done, so you're not just one dimensional.
I don't know. Well, I go way back to like, 80s and Murder, She Wrote, In the Heat of the Night stuff, Vietnam War stories. I mean, I've done a lot of stuff with Snyder. But I mean, all in all, Dukes of Hazzard was international. Nothing I've done, I've worked quite a bit, but it even compares to the popularity of Dukes of Hazzard. It's to this day, it's like more popular than it was when I was on the show. Seriously, it's crazy. I mean, we go,
And then
yeah. We go do these meet and greets, and there's an hour, 3 hour, like Daisy Duke or some of the others, and even me, I have a line, but Daisy Duke will have a 3-4 hour line. Tony knows, just to get her autograph today. She was in Cooters last weekend, 4-hour wait to get her autograph. Line went around the building like 3 times. I think she was was she in Nashville or Pigeon Forge? But it blows me away that I mean, I can go to Germany, I can go pretty much anywhere in the world and make a phone call and have a General Lee. Somebody owns a General Lee, a fan will bring it to my show where I am. It's crazy. We know, Bert in Germany, he has a General Lee.
Yeah, Bert, our buddy
Yeah,
Bert.
Bert. But it's Australia. I know a guy that has a General Lee in Australia, but I've never been invited there. I'd love to go to Australia. But anyway, this was awesome.
Yeah,
but if you could attach something on the end to Lawson's thing, his whole how to order, a poster and a thing and a DVD, they can get the combo or they can get it single or whatever. Some people literally just want a poster, and that's pretty cool. It don't matter to me. And everything goes out. We sign, Tony, Michael, we all sign it. So people like that.
All right. So, yeah, we'll definitely do that. So,
was
Kim, do you have anything left that you want to say?
No, I'm good to go. I appreciate y'all coming on. This was fun. It's always fun whenever we have large groups of people on our show, because you get to mix it up and you get to see the dynamic between the actors and the writers and everything. I really like this. Thank y'all for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, don't forget to get your plane ticket to Michael's show now on the 14th. So you guys need to show up and hang out.
I'm going to be at this show.
Tony's buying, so whatever you guys show up, Tony's buying. He's got all the money, Tony.
This is going to be the first time that all 3 of us together. March 14th. March 14th will be the first time that we all got back together since filming the movie at one place.
Yeah, Tony's got a great idea. He's like, Byron, we're going to have some downtime. So we're going to get together in a little room, you, me, and Michael. And I guess Mountain Man's not going, is he? Mountain Man, is he going?
I don't think so.
He's got meet and greet somewhere, I think.
But we're literally going to take this cover off and, take the plastic off. And we need to sign at least 50 to 100, 3 of us.
Yeah.
And then we can, we'll sell them at your show or the next show, whatever. Because I don't have one of these with Tony or Lawson's or your autograph on it. I only got poor little my autograph on it. That's it. So that would be cool. We sign about 50 in an hour probably. Except I write slow. I write really slow. All right, guys. I enjoyed it.
All right. Thank you very
Thanks
much.
again.
Thank y'all so much for coming on.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Hey, give
All
me
right.
a yeehaw. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That was dang good. That was good.
Well, boys and girls, I'm pretty sure that was one of the most fun interviews we've ever done on Filmsquatch. I really do like it whenever we get more than just one or two people from a film and talk with them. You get to see how they act with each other, how they interact, and it just seems like these guys had a whole lot of fun. We want to thank everybody, Michael, Tony, Byron, and Lawson for coming on the show. We will have a way for you guys to get in touch with them. We'll put something in the podcast notes or check our socials as well. We'll definitely have a way for you guys to get in touch with them if you're interested in getting this film. And remember, support independent film. That's the only way independent film is going to get made. They don't have the big bucks like the studios do. They depend on people like us, fans. So be sure to support them. Patrick, later on in March, we are going to be at the Louisiana Comic-Con. Our panel still hasn't been confirmed yet. They're still looking it over, but we will definitely be there. We're going to have a table. And so if you guys are coming out to that event, be sure to stop by and say hello to us. And if we do have a panel, come and hang out with us there. We're going to be having a quick Q&A with all of our listeners and all of our fans and friends, and just talking Bigfoot films. And hopefully that panel gets approved and we can put it on for you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to try to make you guys laugh a little bit. And Patrick, do you have any news upcoming or anything pertaining to your film project or anything else?
Man, our film is still being edited and we're still waiting on the music to be written. So, I mean, it's a slow process, but we hope to have it done as soon as possible, and we'll update everybody about it. And I do want to say, coming up in, is it April? We have at Falk, Arkansas, we've got the Boggy Creek Monster Festival that at least one of us should be there at the booth. So come by and see us there. But we'll give you more information on our socials about it.
Yep.
But I think that's all I've got about things coming up soon.
All right. And with that being said, Patrick, if you ever go fishing with your boxers with the hearts on them and you get your blue jeans ripped off, do you have any information or any advice for folks if they find themselves in their underpants near Camp Imaho?
Camp Imaho, yeah. So yeah, if you're walking around the woods there and you look up in that tree and you see that sign that says Bigfoot breeding area, you better watch your back. Bigfoot's out there.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Film Squatch. If you like the podcast, please leave us a 5-star review and tell your friends about us. Make sure to like us on Facebook and join in on some of our interactive discussions. Remember, Bigfoot is out there. Watch your back.